Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, I am obviously SendIt Steve, and today we're actually going to see kind of like the tipping point of the Bruce here. Now, if you guys don't know the Bruce, this is a K5 Blazer chassis. It's sitting on 44-inch Super Swampers, and it's basically built to be a mud truck. Now, recently we did get a roll cage and everything put in it, so safety is kind of, I'd say, you know, in our favor at this point. But sort of the other thing I was wondering too is how will the wrap hold up to it actually like laying on its side? Will it get scratched up? Will it get beat up? Or will it just kind of, you know, survive? I don't know. I'm willing to find out. I got a little bit of time. I got a couple buddies over here now, and they were, you know, kind of talking about how hard was it to roll that thing. It was actually easier than you think to roll this thing because of the height. So we're gonna actually try it. My neighbor is actually gonna be nice enough to let me use his grass over here. So Gabe, thank you for that. Huge shout out, appreciate it. And well, let me get this thing off the trailer, and well, we're gonna find out its tipping point. Worst case, this thing is going to roll at least today. We're gonna roll this thing one way or another today. So if you're coming here and you think it's not gonna roll, this thing will be on its side today. But all right, let me get it off the trailer here and get it over at his yard.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna roll.
I don't think so.
Start turning. This thing's so obnoxious. You gotta turn while it's rolling. This is Josh's first time behind the wheel, so it's all right, that'll buff out. Just go down over this way. We do got to get that power steering line fixed, guys. I will be fixing that here soon. We're gonna back it on, I think, is the best option. Or you think forward? Forward or back, which one?
Huh? Whichever one you're gonna do, mister.
Oh, you're getting out? I thought you were being the body stubble. I thought you were being the body man.
No. Where's down there go from? Bro, just getting her going.
Here, Josh, if you can be like on the front this way. If you can be on the front like this way, that should catch it.
There's no way. You're getting out of the hill a little bit. Yeah, she's wide.
It's definitely a lot more sturdy than you think.
You're gonna have to come down and turn.
Here, hold that guy once.
Like I tried to like get it to jerk a little bit there. Hold on, let me get the.
Getting out of the hill a little bit.
All right, who's going first? Josh? You think you got what it takes?
Nope.
Nope. 2 people? Gabe and Josh?
I don't think 3 people are gonna get it, honestly.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's steep.
It definitely is a lot more stable than you think. Yeah. What about, go ahead and get in there, Tennis. No?
Nah. It's not rolling. I don't think it's going, dude.
It's gotta go.
I don't think it's going.
Put that winch on the back of your 450 and tie it onto the roll bar and just pull it.
And just start yanking? I want to just see 3 guys push it over. So now I guess I gotta get in this.
Be right there.
It's rolling back.
Roll down there eventually.
Yeah.
Can you drift back?
It'll keep going.
Is it locked in 4?
It's in 4-wheel drive.
Well, you get in there, Tuffy.
There it goes. I don't know what I'm doing. Just whatever. There it goes.
It's not going to literally so rude.
Oh man. So a little bit of air out of the tires and she'll do it. Definitely check out JPM Tech. Gabe, thanks for letting me use your yard for scientific purposes. But I think it made it. Oh, look at all the stuff that fell out.
Oh, man.
Well, stand by. Let's see if we can't get this back on its side. Or on its wheels, I guess.
These are the things you got to do when you're... Oh, it did break this mirror now. Fuck, I didn't think about that. Get it over. You're dumping some oil.
Is it oil?
Yeah, there's some oil coming out. Probably out of the filler.
There's all kinds of shit falling out. The tires are all off. Oh shit. There goes my yard.
That was gonna happen.
We can patch that back up. You won't even know that.
You don't gotta worry about it.
Look at the mess you made.
Actually, trees? About 2 trees. Well, coming inside, we obviously got a little bit of a damage report in here, which it is what it is. I'm not upset. I definitely think I gotta redo the steering column at this point again, but it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. We have plenty of room here between the bracket that I have made and the bracket that Regal Metalworks have made. So we should be able to, instead of going through where we were on here, we should be able to remount to here or make a bigger template for here. Not really sure how we're gonna have to do it, but we're gonna have to redesign something to get it to work, because as you can tell, this was just a glued in piece and it just literally snapped it off. So the other part over here, it actually did break completely off. It is what it is. I don't know how that actually happened from what we did. All right, and just so you guys know, over here, really all it did was pull a little bit of dirt up. We're gonna actually redo this. We're gonna pretty much acted like sod. It didn't really do anything crazy here, so we'll go ahead and patch this up. It didn't really do any damage to his yard. 2 little spots. He's good to go. He was obviously out here having fun with us. Now let's go over here and assess damage. Alrighty, so just to cover it up, so we did actually have the fuel cell out of this thing. We did not roll it while the fuel cell was in this thing, just because I didn't want to have a bunch of fuel everywhere. And frankly, the fuel cell is actually really low at this point, because when you go to Motorama, you're supposed to have less than a quarter tank. So there's really no fuel in there. So we're gonna have to run and get fuel. So one of the things I also noticed was we now have oil kind of all down the side of the Bruce here. So I'm gonna have to get this all cleaned up. You can tell on the inside, like that window just has oil all through it. And well, we're gonna definitely have to change and check all the fluids before we get this thing fired up. We actually ended up just pulling it over here to its location right now, because obviously I didn't want to leave it in my neighbor's yard. So again, huge thanks to Gabe for letting me go over there and just kind of have fun. He obviously was being a part of it, and you know, it is what it is. That's the cool thing about the Bruce, is it does not matter what happens to him. You can go out there, you can beat him up, you can roll him, you roll him back on his wheels and drive off. Like, he is just a cool vehicle to have laying around. Now, yes, it isn't very practical. You can't drive it down the road. You can't do anything, you know, I guess, but beat it up. The only thing it's really good for is to go off-roading and to kind of just have some fun with your friends. So it was an actual fun time. I'm glad that we got to do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and toss the fuel cell back in the back. we're gonna go ahead and check the fluids, change the fluids. I actually have an oil change because it was due for an oil change, so I have an oil change to do it. I'm gonna check the trans fluid and everything like that. I didn't see any trans fluid running anywhere this time versus the last time we definitely were leaking trans fluid. So we're gonna go ahead and get all that taken care of. And the other thing I wanted to do was give a huge shout out to Regal Metalworks. As you do know, he made the cage for this thing, and when we rolled this thing back over on its wheels, we were actually pulling on the frame. So we actually tied the strap to here and pulled the Bruce back over. So this thing actually held up. It's very, very super sturdy, as you guys do know. He did a fantastic job welding this thing on here. And then when we pulled it back over to actually get air back into the tires, we pulled from the bar on the other side here. So the cage definitely did its job. I'm excited about that. And also the wrap. We got to give a shout out to the wrap. The wrap, I don't think, took one single flaw. I mean, it kind of crinkled the fender here a little bit, but I don't think there's actually one single flaw. It didn't scratch it. It legit did not do anything but kind of just get grass on it. Yeah, the wrap actually took the brunt of everything. Nothing, no damage here. Even where the mirror was scratching around here. Oh yeah, there is 1, 2, 3 little scratches here on the wrap, but this thing still looks fantastic. So there you guys have it. Kind of sort of a fun, goofy video about, you know, just a couple of guys hanging out, shooting the shit, and decided to see if we couldn't roll the car over. So we just had fun making this video. Don't take it too serious, guys. It is just a beat up vehicle. Like I said, we were just having fun shooting the shit, decided to roll the car over, and well, it survived. So there you guys have it. If you like the content, please smash that like button, please subscribe, and we'll see you in an upcoming video. Take care, have a great night, guys. Smoky, but that's all right. We expect that from being rolled over. The other thing is this roll bar actually did amazing. It does a really good job at tying in both corners over here, so there's no actual damage, and the body didn't flex, nothing. So I'm pretty excited about that. Huge shout out to Regal Metalworks. If you guys are in the market, you can tell here we got a harness bar and everything on this thing, so we're gonna be super safe this year when we're doing our mud events and everything. So that's a plus. Bruce is just the man. Rolls over on its side, takes some time down, and takes a little bit to get him fired back up, because I'm assuming all his fluids, and I don't even know, but got more fuel in it, fires right up. Let's get it loaded on the trailer, because he's got to go back to the shop. Taking up too much room here at the house. All loaded up and ready to head to home.